Okay, so to swap out the team, there's two things. Well, if your game is patched, and what I mean by patched is, let me go to my game folder. So there's two different ways you can do this, and it depends if you're on your whether your game is patched or not. If you have PES Edit, I don't know about any other patch. That's the patch that I use. So and I have the kit server. Then it's very easy for you to swap out like the kits and the jerseys. It's literally like one click and you're done. If your game is not patched, so for instance you just downloaded the game the way it is, or you bought it on a DVD and you installed it and it's just right out the box, then it's a lot more work, but it's doable. So I'm going to show you both ways. So let's start with, well, let's do the part that you need to do regardless, which is to swap out the emblem, like the flag and the name of the team. And this is the same for whether your game is patched or not. The only part that's different is the jerseys, the kit. And once we get to that part, I'll go over both ways, for the patched and for the non-patched. Okay, so now the part that's all the same is the emblem, the flag, and the name of the team. You want to use this tool right here. This is the PES Ultimate Data Explorer tool. Double click on that. Go in here and run this file right here. And click this yellow folder. And what you want to do here is go to your game folder again, which is I just have a shortcut to it to make it easier because I've been doing this 100,000 times. So you want to go into the IMG folder on your game, inside your game folder. This time we're not gonna touch this file right here that we were working with earlier. We're gonna go to this file, dt04.img. Open that up. I don't know for sure if it's gonna be the same for everybody, but it should. For me, you go down and you click on this file right here, which is the 177.8596. This includes all the flags and emblems. And go over here and find the one that you're importing. So we want to add Spain, so we're gonna find the Spanish flag. So let's see, here we go. Go and it's this guy right here. Go up here on the left icon and click Save As. Give it a name. Let's go and I'll just put it in this folder. We'll call it Spain flag. Keep this the same and just hit Save. Okay, now you can exit this, and now we're going to change the name of the team. The next tool that you need is this guy right here, the PES 2013 editor. Go in here and double click on editor.exe. And now, by the way, this is another part where you have to be very careful. See this file, what you want to browse to Documents on your computer and then Konami. I think that's where it is for everybody. If it's not, you'll have to do a search for this file name right here. Let me show you what it is. It's called edit.bin. Do a search on your C drive. If you can't find it in Documents and then Konami and then save. I'm sorry, Documents, Konami, Pro Evolution Soccer 2013 and then save. If you don't find it there, do a search on your C drive for edit.bin. Mine happens to be in this location. So you want to, it backs it up automatically once you touch that file and start working with it. It backs it up because you want to be able to rename back to just edit.bin in case something goes wrong. Any edits that you do in the game are stored and saved in that file. So let's open up edit.bin. Takes a second to load. Now, I'm not very familiar with this program. I've used it very lightly, but the two tabs that we're going to concern ourselves with are the Teams tab and the Emblems and Tools tab. So click on Teams, and we're going to go down to our original Spain, remember this is the Spain, the original Spain here that does not have a national anthem. This is our original Spain. We want to rename this to something different because we don't want to create a conflict. So we're going to call this Spain 2. You have to hit enter for it to take effect. If you don't hit enter, it doesn't store. So hit enter on your keyboard and see now it changed it to Spain 2. Come up here to this short name and we're going to type something like ES2. Hit enter. Okay, so now the only other piece of information that we need from here is it looks like they use the Konami Stadium, but it doesn't really matter if you don't change this. That's fine. So let's go to our team that we are getting rid of, and we're going to replace them with Spain, which happens to be Ireland for our example. So now we can call this Spain. Hit enter. And this is going to be ESP. Hit enter. You may want to change the nationality. It's really up to you. It doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. Just hit Spain, and then Spain doesn't play in the that's not Spain's stadium, so change this to whatever. I think it was on Konami Stadium. Again, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so then what you want to do is, I've been already messing with this, so this will look different over here for you. What you want to do now, don't worry about it, just go over to emblems and tools, and we're gonna choose choose any available slot. They might all be available for you. I'm not sure, but I've been messing around, so don't worry about what you see here. We're just gonna pick like slot number 2. See, this says slot 2, and click import, and we're gonna grab that file that we exported a minute ago. I forgot where I put it. I think it was in here. Yep, there it is. Successful. Click OK. Click close. Here it is. Don't worry that I have a duplicate here. Again, I was just messing around earlier. You won't have a duplicate. You'll be fine. So once you have that correct flag there, remember this is slot number 2. You'll have to figure out which slot you're using. Keep track of it. Come back to Teams and change this right here to option file 2. So you have to scroll all the way down, and here's option file 2. That's slot 2.